Hi, welcome to South Coast Fishing.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Phil, and today we're heading to Weymouth.
Now the weather is pretty cold, probably the coldest night we've had so far this year, but the sun is shining, so we're in the car. We're going to do a time lapse of our little journey to Weymouth, and we'll see you there. Right guys, we finally made it here. Literally just chucked some lines out, and before I could get the camera I had a small codling on, and what have I done with it? So it did take the hook down quite deep, got the forceps, and also we recovered this little rubber maggot on a, I'd say a size 1/0 hook as well. So one fish, too small to keep, but also free tackle.
Always a bonus. Not bad on the first cast.
Okay, for what were you running today, rig-wise?
Rig-wise, I'm running, so the rods I'm using, I've got the mackerel feather rod, which is 10-foot rod, which is a great all-round rod. The second rod is the Shakespeare Firebird 12-foot beach caster. Running 4-ounce leads on both and 3 hook flappers on both.
Cool.
What about yourself?
Right, so one I haven't used on the channel previously, so I've got this 6.5-foot boat rod. It's a one-piece one, Shakespeare Euro boat I think it's called, and that's got a big Shakespeare 8000 salt reel on, and then the usual mackerel feather 10-foot, and that's got the I don't actually know what size that one is. Oh, that's the 6000 version of the salt reel. So this one's got a running ledger on, I think only a 3-ounce weight, because it's not going, and that's literally, I'm just flicking that out, that's not going out far. And then this one's got a pulley rig on with a 4-ounce weight. But it was actually the boat rod that caught the cod, so we shall see. We've literally been here about 10 minutes.
Yeah, we get plenty of indication on the tips of the rods. So there's definitely stuff out there. It's just a case of getting them on the hook and bringing them in. So fingers crossed, we'll have another good session.
And just in case, if you were wondering where we are, we're on what was the old pleasure pier. There's some guys already here. They're fishing into the harbour because you can't do that in the summer. And then over that way is the old stone pier, and then up on the hill there is now the fort, just below the sun. So temperature wise, it is cold, but it's not too bad, but the wind is giving it quite a bit of an eel edge. I mean, my hands are freezing.
Yeah, it's quite chilly. The wind's really definitely key. I suppose that's the joys of being out in the water on a pier. So yeah, fingers crossed it pays off.
Yeah. Right, we'll come back if we get anything else. Okay, so we've been about an hour and a half, and still nothing since that one codling that we didn't get on camera. So I've just had a wander around the pier, and the pier isn't that big really, and unfortunately there's a lot of rubbish left by fishermen and squid. So that, I presume that's a packet off a squid jig. Loads of bits of line here, loads of the little glow stick silooms and little cut-offs, broken swivel there on a bit of line. It's a shame you guys just can't put it in the bin, because we all get the bad name for it. there's another bit over here as well. Yeah, it's a bit rusted up, that's no use, so that can go in the bin. But luckily enough, a couple of things I have found can go in the tackle box. So there's a couple of tubes there that you put over your line to put the glow sticks in, so I'll keep them. And then there's a ginormous swivel with a clip and some kind of, I guess it's like a lead shot on there, so that can go in the tackle box, that can be reused. And also there's a hook there, looks like a 2-0 hook. Yeah, so guys, please just tidy up, because you give us all a bad name. But I know not all of it's rubbish, some of it might have been left here by accident, but at least there's a couple of bits to go in the tackle box anyway, so a couple of freebies. Okay, so since the little whinge about people leaving rubbish behind and finding a few odds and sods, just had another wander around. Me and Phil both did, and we found some more bits and pieces. So we found this really nice looking lure, and that's a straight through hook. There was a lead shot that was off a 2-hook flapper, which I've decided to put on. Complete rig 2-hook flapper. Phil found a swivel. That's the one I took off that I was using. We found another hook, and we found another few hooks as well. Cut the odd bits of rubbish line off and put them in the tackle box now. Oh, and there was also, to go with the rubber lure that the little cod spat out, which was that maggoty thing. Also found that on the floor, so it's like a bit of rubber ragworm, so that might come in handy at some point. But at the moment, no bites. We're reeling in clean hooks after 10 minutes, and one crab reeled in.
Yeah, one crab.
And that's pretty much it. So, because the sun is going down now, what we might do is put a couple of squid jigs on and try that for an hour or so till it goes dark, and then I think it'll be time to go home, because the wind is making everything really, really cold.
Yeah, it's really sharp coming through here.
I mean, Phil's even got into Eskimo mode with his hat on and his hood up. But yeah, there's nobody else here.
I mean, it's just about 4 o'clock at the moment, so it gives you an idea of time. And yeah. I'm sure this one's on.
Right, so Phil's had a bite.
Finally starting to bite. Come on, Brad.
They need to bite because I can't feel my toes. It's too flipping cold. Oh,
Put some on. Put some on.
what have we got? It's a fish finger.
Oh, hey!
What was that?
Tiny little something. I think it might be a little codling.
Is it?
Little dilly baby one. Yeah. He's foul-lipped, but bless him, that's gone through.
He's alright. He'll be fine.
Get him off.
Right, so that's one little codling each. Right, let the bites begin. The sun has set, so we've just got the remaining little bit of light, and it's going to get quite dark down here because there's no lighting apart from those two green lights up there for the entrance to the harbour. We have got the moon up there as well. Oh, Phil's got him off the hook.
Off you go, little buddy. Aye, Captain. There he goes.
Can you send your bigger friends round, please? Thank you.
Don't get your dad.
Anyway, as for trying to get some squid, I did think I had the squid jigs with me, but I haven't. So we're going to have to carry on trying for fish.
Chuck the ball bait on and bang this out. Hoping they're going to start biting now.
Right then, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that dot right in the centre of this screen, but that is the International Space Station going over. And then if we come down, you might be able to see a faint orange dot in the centre of the screen, or maybe not. That is Mars. Let's just go back to the ISS again. There it is, still going. And then just to the left and slightly above the moon there, you've got Jupiter. Saturn's over there somewhere, but I don't think it's going to pick up on the GoPro. You can see it with the naked eye. ISS is still going up there. The size of a football field, the whole thing, reflecting the light off the sun. But coming back to the fishing, still no bites yet. The wind is picking up even more, so holding this camera to film all this, yeah, I can't feel my fingers. Yeah, the sun has set, it's just the remaining little bit of light. There's the shadow of no thought there. Well, the ISS is still there, disappearing very slowly into the distance, right in the centre of the screen. Right, we're just reeling in to pack up. Phil's got something very, very heavy on. You can't see what it is at the moment. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, fuck. Oh, let's have a look. Gonna lay him down. Quite a weight.
It might be a bass, no, is it? I'm not sure.
I think it's a cod, or is it a pollock? I don't know. I can't tell in this light.
Sure.
Oh. So, answers on a postcard, if you know what that is. Can't tell.
Heck. How big's that?
About a foot or more.
I have a feeling that's a cod.
Yeah, I think it's a cod. Has he got a little tentacle under his chin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, there we go. Absolute little beauty. Look at that.
Right then, I think that's the last one for today. Sorry about the light. We do need to get some better lighting, don't we, Phil?
We do, yeah. We'll work on that. But yeah, we finally caught a fish. Right at the end. Right.
Okay, right, we're going to get him back in, off, start again. We'll get him off, back in the water, and then we're going to go and hit the road because it is pitch black down here. You can't see a thing, and that wind is even colder now. Hi guys, right, so we've obviously left. We've gone straight to the nearest McDonald's for some hot food because we're freezing. Face, feet and fingertips are now tingling as they're warming back up.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Phil won that one today with that big cod right at the end.
I didn't even know it was on there. It wasn't until I reeled in and you could feel the weight on there. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, thanks for joining us on our very cold adventure. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share this video with everyone that you know that's into fishing, and we'll see you all in the next one.